My name is Mark Fabro, and I'm the captain for the Red Team for this Red Team, Blue Team exercise. And our objective today is to use as much capability as we can to penetrate into the Acme Specialty Chemical Corporation and tunnel down into their control system operations and try and take over production.
My name is Jeff Hahn. I'm captain of the Blue Team, and we're trying to protect Acme Chemical Power and Light here, trying to keep things up and operating.
In today's exercise, we actually tricked someone on the defensive side. We sent them an email that looked like it came from one of their friends, and they opened it thinking that it was going to be pictures and some nice information attached. And even though it looked like a real mail, and this is called a phishing attack, it was a pretend email, and they opened it up, and what it did is it started a program that called us back across the internet and allowed us to take control over their computer.
We know that we're under attack, but we don't know where the attack's coming from, and we don't know where right now. So we're trying to identify that. Oops, and apparently something just happened. So I think the lights just went out, and apparently it's not us turning the lights out.
It looks like your computers are out. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a bad thing. That's got to be a bad thing.
We got another alert. We got two alerts.
And we've been able to show here through this graphical interface that we've compromised a corporate machine, and each one of these highlighted computers indicates a point of presence that we've been able to get. And that allows us to drill from this computer, evaluate the whole network, find another vulnerable computer, take over that computer, find another vulnerable computer, and at this point right here, we've been able to get down to the actual operator's consoles.
The Red Team also gains access to Acme Chemical's surveillance cameras, allowing them to spy on Acme's control room.
I mean, these cameras are really just little computers, and they have vulnerabilities, and they can be talked to just like a printer. So when we get to certain parts of the network, we find these cameras and we connect to them just like we would a website. I mean, we were able to zoom in on the operator's screen to see what kind of system it was and what they were doing.
How's it going over there, Karen?
I'm down.
You're down? Looks like our screen is also blank here, so.
But the real mayhem begins when the Red Team captures the chemical plant's control panel, allowing it to seize control of operations.
So right now we have a situation where the pumps have turned on, but our operator over here, who now has a black screen, did not do anything. So pumps have turned on. This is not a good thing. Our screens are black, the lights are out, but pumps are going. We're flying blind.
We're getting spillover now.
It would sure be nice if we had a battery backup, but we don't. That's one thing that's going to be good to invest in next year.
So who won?
The Red Team won.
Yeah, the Red Team won. We got to the tanks and we
took us over.
It wasn't easy, but yeah.
But the exercise isn't over until both teams review what went right and what went wrong.
That's the best part about the whole thing, is that in the hot wash, we get to talk about what was the lessons learned from both sides, and both teams get to benefit from the lessons learned from both sides of the equation.
This demonstration compressed 8 or more hours of computer battle to 1 hour. But officials say it accurately depicted techniques used by cyber attackers and cyber defenders. And it shows on a small scale the large potential consequences of an attack on critical infrastructure. And that is why officials say they are working to protect industry from people who want to point, click, and destroy. Dan Simon, CNN, reporting.
How did you get the power back